Welcome back, grinders. It's your boy Pokeringer here saying Happy New Year. That's right, it's January 1st, 2020. This is the bankroll we're going to use for the entire year. We are at $1,000, obviously just shy. I have 5 chests. Told you guys I'd open it. My goals this year, obviously you can see the bankroll is down from when the last video is. I ran very bad at the 25s, and then I played some of the higher limits, the 50s and the 100. So let's just open these chests. Well, oh, purple. We haven't had this in a long time. So there's 1,000 chips right there. Spin and go tickets. 4 $10 tickets? Or no, 4. Yeah, sick. So that's the best chest we had in a long time. That's the purple flash I was telling you guys about. When it goes purple, you're going to get a lot. So this year's goals is I don't want to deposit the entire year. So to make that a reality, I have to start practicing what I preach. You guys keep asking me about bankroll management, and I keep telling you guys 100 buy-ins, all this stuff. I am going to start listening to my own advice. I'm going to set a 75 buy-ins for spin and goes, and I'm going to take that serious. I'm going to not deposit or cash out. The plan is the entire year. I've never done that. I always cash out or deposit. I always switch sites. My plan is to use this $1,000. The goal, I'll tell you right now, I didn't write down the goal because we're going to just play the whole year. Let's get one more purple, one more purple, one more purple. All right. So there's the coins. Spin and go tickets. So right off the bat, we did, that was, you know what, guys, we did pretty good there. We're at $1,000 to start the year, but we got some tickets, and I want to show you, let's just go to the tickets to show you what we're starting off with, okay? We have a lot of free rolls that I never get to play, but hopefully we take advantage of that. We just got a lot of spin and go tickets. I have these winner series tickets that I'm going to maybe try to do one before the holidays. I don't know about my timing if I could do that, but what I read is soon when this winter series is over, those will just be turned into $11 tournament tickets, and they don't expire to the end of the year. Oh, end of a couple years. So over the course of the year, I am going to try to use these tickets as best I can. I probably won't be able to do the free rolls, but we're obviously going to use any spin and go tickets we can. So real quick, that's the goal. Let's use our tickets right now. Let's first spin of the year. So my advice to all you guys, January 1st, most of you guys set goals. I have done some research how to meet goals. Oh, nice. We got our first 5x of the year. Obviously $10. Oh, my HUD isn't working. I don't know. It's telling me the date is wrong. I'd have to. Oh, I'm used to writing 25s. Look at that. Oh no, I wrote 10. My HUD won't load. It's telling me it's the wrong date. I don't know if they're set up for 2020. I'll have to email. I'm not too worried about the HUD, to be honest. The HUD is just to pretty much prove I'm not depositing, but I really don't care if people believe me or they don't. You either going to believe it or not. Some people think poker's rigged. There's a lot of haters. You should read my messages, man. They're starting to... It's crazy. So many people think stuff's rigged. My comment on that is, man, if you think online poker's rigged, don't play. And also, why are you watching someone who does online poker videos? This is the only thing I do is online poker. And these people come and... I don't know, just don't like online poker. To me, it's like I don't watch the opera videos because I don't watch the opera. Like, if it's not your thing, just don't watch, right? But anyways, there's going to be haters. We are over 113,000, 115,000 views now. So thanks to all you guys. Speaking of that, let me give some shout outs of people who have supported me a lot last year. My best friend, Michael Vera. He's who I've been playing poker with at the casino days back in the day over 10 years ago. We talk poker all the time. Having a poker friend, guys, if you don't have one, it's nice to have to bounce ideas off. It's going to help your game. Theory, you're going to see stuff different. He watches my videos, gives me back some feedback. It's always good to have someone that you can bounce ideas off in anything. So much love to him. I got the Osborne twins that I know from work. Osborne Landscaping, a guy named Daryl watches the videos, gives me some feedback. I got my boy Peter, who's just a beast. He gives me much love, so shout out to Peter. in the comments, YouTube comments. I like all the comments. There's a guy named Jason. I don't know his last name. I don't even know where he's from, but he plays Spin and Goes, I believe, on ACR because he can't play. Yeah, now that I'm saying that, he lives in the States. He can't play on PokerStars. But he's in the comments all the time, and I always look forward to hearing what he says. There's a couple of you guys in the comments. I should have wrote down the names, but some of you guys have been following me for a long time, and in almost every single comment, and I really do appreciate it as much as I try to respond to all you guys. YouTube doesn't always give you notification of all the comments. Sometimes I'll get a comment from a video from months ago, and then when I go to answer it, I notice I have like 5 other comments. But I am pretty good at replying to as much as I can. Some people really want like long coaching advice on YouTube, like in the comments. I try to give back a little bit, but that could take such a long time trying to give everyone advice on how to play poker. So my advice to you guys is join a poker training site. Watch other people. I don't break down too much theory. I just kind of show you guys and I break down hands when I'm playing. But other than that, it's about as far as I go when it comes to I don't want to review hands and break down hands for like an hour and all this stuff. It's not something I do, but there's guys who do it out there. You just have to find out who does it. I am going to get one more going off, even though this is a 5x. We got 3 more tickets. Let's try to capitalize on these tickets we just won. So that is the goal, guys. Just real quick summary is I've never done it. Never, ever, ever, ever. And I keep thinking I'm better than the game. I keep telling you guys to follow bankroll management, and then I don't. I had the account up to 17, just under 1,800, and I went on like 17, 18 game losing streak in a row because variance happens in poker. I do believe I ran very bad, but I did the opposite. I moved up in stakes. I didn't move down, which is always going to be a recipe of disaster unless you get lucky. So now we have equity. I was going to barrel this, but I think we'll just check it. Oh wow, the good thing the diamond didn't come. So he's going to have a queen here a lot of times. Hard for him to lay down trips. If he raises us, we'd snap fold. Because queens, 3 of a kind wouldn't bluff in that spot. They'll just call. Flush would raise you, or full house will raise you. Yeah, so the goal is to not cash out the entire year. And I would like to, for you guys who watch the channel who know my play, obviously we're going to go through months we play a lot. We're going to go through months we don't play that much. I'm not going to be consistent. The month of January, towards the end of the month, I'm going away for a week. In February, I'm going away for a week. And then around the corner, my busy pool season will start. So I'll try to capture the big spins, and we're still waiting for a big spin, guys. Since I've been back on PokerStars, it's been a few weeks, but we've done well over $10,000 in buy-ins. I know it's all random, but we haven't had a 25x, which in my experience in spins is about every 1,000 games you get a 25x, and I'm well over that, so it's all fluke, but I have done over 50,000 games, and I start seeing a bit of a pattern. So hopefully that happens soon. I told you guys when the daily challenge, there's no challenges right now. Actually, I didn't look that today's a new day. I should. Oh yeah, I did look. There is nothing. They took away that spin and go challenge. I do think the 25s I could beat them, but I'll tell you this. It's not that I can't beat them. I don't want to risk my bankroll now. Part of my new goal. We just started a couple weeks ago at like $130 in the account, and we're still at $1,000. So some people are going to say like, "Hey man, you just lost half your roll." Depends how you look at it. I ran pretty well. Had a whole bunch of 10x's there. Won all of them, I think. So I think a jack always checks here. He shouldn't have any 2s in his range. He could have some 2 pairs. But I think I try to get value to the ace. Spade, spade? No. So to be honest, I'm not even that discouraged about losing the money. It's just the way it happened. I lost, I'm not even lying, it was about 15 games at the 25s in a row. And then I played 250 games in a row, and I couldn't believe how bad the play was. And then I played 100 games, and instantly I saw the skill, the difference. It's a very small sample, but I already had 2 players tagged at the 100s, and it's just a battle. Like, every pot is a battle. It's not stealing pots consistently. Like, it's just everything is a fight. It's definitely see the skill advantage. So my goal for the stakes, obviously follow bankroll management, and then we want to follow when these things change. When this $1, like this is where the value is going to be, but it sucks it's not at the $5, so it's still worth playing for. So somehow we lost there, 7s versus 8s. So that's unfortunate. Put the stack sizes there. I wouldn't play that different. So look, we haven't touched the bankroll because we got these tickets. So yeah, when you don't follow bankroll management, sometimes it's gonna work out for you. A lot of times people don't agree with what I do. And hey man, it's time to look in the mirror. It's the start of a new year. So main thing is I want to practice what I preach. So the lessons I keep trying to tell you guys, I want to start doing myself. And same with people at work who ask me questions about fitness, about lifting weights, about dieting, financial goals. It's very easy to tell people what to do, at least for me. It's very easy to see other people's flaws and their weaknesses and things they're doing wrong. And you can sit there and think, like, how the fuck do they not see it? Like, it's so obvious, but yet then you don't look yourself in the mirror enough, or at least I don't. And I'm not real to things that I'm not doing that I could judge other people are. So I'm hoping to get better in those areas. I wrote down a big list of goals today. I don't need to tell you guys them all, but I obviously told you the poker goal. But how I do my goals, I'm getting sidetracked because obviously I'm playing here. I'm not really paying attention, which is not the way I wanted to play this, but first video of just telling you the goals is write them all down. I put them in categories, so you have your, could be fitness goals, could be, for me, parenting goals, things I want to achieve with my son. It could be financial goals. Anyways, you break them down, you write them down, and you don't just not look at them for the year. If you don't do that and you don't set timetables, they're not going to get done. So if it's a goal by the end of the year, let's say losing weight. I'll give you an easy example. If your plan was to lose 20 pounds in the year, 30 pounds, whatever it is, then after like a month, you have to see if you're on the right course of achieving that. Let's say you gained weight, then you have to look at the goal and say, okay, I thought this diet would work. I thought this many exercises a week would work. Clearly, it didn't work. And the opposite too. Let's say you're losing weight rapidly fast and noticing that it's really hard on you. Well, then you can adjust it, slow it down a little bit. Oh, look at this. So far not running the hottest. Anyways, you want to keep looking at the goals and keep trying to adjust them. Try to keep the same target. You can still change it at times, but you want to look at them and see where you're at on them. So we do get lucky on that one. I do find doing that, constantly checking them, it makes your success rate a lot higher. Doesn't mean you're going to achieve them all. Give you a small example. I wrote one today. Oh, guys, we have a 10x just like that. So we haven't ran good yet. Let's run good on this one. So this is also something that frustrates you when you just lost a whole bunch of money, and then second move down in stakes. This is one reason why I didn't want to move down in stakes. I'm so terrified of going to the ones and getting like a 120x. But at the end of the day, you can't control that stuff. So I'm not going to start putting so much. I'm going to try not to think about the big spins as much, because I'll tell you, I get on tilt very easily when I see people, like I go to this and I see the stakes we're playing, and I see someone playing at the other day at the 25s. So that was for $3,000 to start my session, and it was all 3 players that I've played and all 3 players that I didn't consider to be good players. And for me, just like when you put in such a big volume at a certain stake, like it's stressful to see other people that you know you're playing more than, and that if you got dealt in that game, you think you have a pretty good chance of winning it. So I don't know if he's ever going to bluff here. We could both have missed the jack, but some 10s. He's probably trying to keep me off the spades, actually. We're gonna go for a bluff here. Trying to get a weak 10 to fold some queen X's like queen X, but he's probably going to be afraid of a straight or a flush. Really hard to call with a pair in that spot. And he did call, so 2 pair. So I put him in a hard spot. And he happened to make a, to me that's a very hard call, but good for him. I wouldn't even know what to label him for. I can say calls over bet pots with scare cards. Will call huge over bet pots. Over bet pots. Alright, let's try to double up with these 4s here. So, I've explained this before. During a game, you want to be aware of how you're playing. So, these 2 players didn't look like I played them before. It sucks my HUD isn't working for that point. So, they've seen me do one big bluff, so they might not give me credit for anything else. So, I don't want to bluff as much. And when I have the goods, you probably want to bet more than you're used to betting, knowing that they might call a little lighter. So usually I would jam on this spot, but I'm not going to based on what I just said even. So 3's called this. I'm wondering if I could get away with a jam. Probably not with the chips he has. Oh, so I keep getting sidetracked. In the comments though, let's have a contest. Write down in today's video, if I stick to this and I don't deposit or cash out for the whole year, what do you think I'd end the year with in my PokerStars account? And what I'm actually gonna, I've already changed my opinion. Every single dollar for our chess is gonna go for spin and go tickets or direct cash. So I'm going to be smart. I am not, I told you guys I was going to play the deal. I've changed that because I'm trying to build this now for the whole year. So most of you guys didn't want me playing the deal anyways, so maybe a couple of you were maybe looking forward to seeing that, but at the end of the day, I'm going to use these coins. So right now we already have 44,000, which is, I think is $40. So I could put $40 directly in my account. I might wait if we're on a downswing, then quickly get some money back, or wait to take a shot at a higher limit at one point. You know, if I win, let's say I get it to 10,000 coins, which is $100 in buy-ins, maybe I buy 4 $25 tickets and see if we can move up in stakes kind of thing, like stuff like that. So I will be methodical about I won't play the deal is what I'm saying. Now, it's hard to predict January 1st what you're going to do the whole year because promotions and trends will change the year. I can't predict what they're going to bring out. Like right now, they're trying to get you to play Zoom Poker with a promotion, I think, unless they just took that one away. But I don't plan to play really anything besides spins and obviously some tournaments from tickets we win and that kind of stuff. Alright, can we win our first game over here? It's a good start. Hiya. So this is how I've been running though. Like I shit you not. I haven't been able to win too many games. My HUD yesterday was the biggest drop in green to yellow line you've ever seen. Like, alright, we need to win a flip now. If we win the one that matters here, I don't care about the other ones. And we are free rolling from this tournament buy-in, but we do want to win. I'm not going to limp with his shoving range here. Okay, I'll call his all in. We'll be slightly behind, most likely. Oh, we're ahead. Now we need to get a king or a club. Wow, we had a lot of outs there. So we're going to label this guy more on the aggressive side. I will defend the king 8. I thought about jamming him, but that worked out perfect. Okay, this guy doesn't respect us, so we always want to jam here. If he trapped us, good for him. Pocket 8, so he doesn't respect us. So this is based on, and I'll also call out McCollum Station just so I know. But look at that board. Now, you could say he's a bad player, but he also has very little history of this game so far, right? He saw us do a huge bluff earlier. Now, he played that hand horrible. He should have went all in pre-flop. And if you're trying to trap with 8s after that board, I would have changed what I was doing on that. But a lot of that was a brick on the river for him. Checking our king obviously trapped him. So he wanted a brick here. That was a brick. Every draw missed. Straight draws missed. You know what? The straights were already there from that turn with the 9. After these free tickets though, I do gotta end the video. Told my son I'd take him outside. Yeah, so write down in the comments what you think I'm gonna end the year with. I told you I want to be north of $10,000. I believe I can do it, because I'm still a firm believer that you can't put this much volume without getting a big spin. It could be a pipe dream, I could be playing this till I'm 100 years old. But I think it's eventually going to happen, and I hope it's a stake that pays well, and I hope that we run good. Okay, we're going to min raise. We'll call the big blinds all in here. I am going to jam over top. It's very borderline. Don't really want to see a flop with ace-9 out of position. There's some fold equity. So don't forget, it is a 10x, right? As much as we're used to playing for $50 in games, people do have tightened up a bit. So this is so close. Now 2 people I have to fold here. Ace-9 threes, there's the ace. Okay guys, we're heads up. So I don't consider him bluffing in those spots. I could call him here that I disguise my ace, but we're still a little deep stacked. I don't need to panic yet. I raised there because he went all in over my limp. Okay, I don't think he's the type of player with all the all-ins to trap us with an ace. I could be wrong, but I am going to call him down here. I expect to check on the turn here, though. Doesn't check it, but I am going to call him. If he triple barrels here, it'll be very strange, but there we go. He's just been going all in all the time. It doesn't really make sense for him to, I don't know, or trap with an ace there. When guys start going all in a lot, they tend to lean on. They won't think I have it. They just think I'm keep going all in. And to be honest, it's kind of the opposite. The more they go all in, the more likely they have it. Because most people know you can only bluff for so long. But don't forget, guys, he might not know anything about me. He might think I'm getting really tight, besides 1 or 2 hands that he's seen. He could be trying to lay on pressure on me. As much as the $50 will help the bankroll, I don't feel the pressure though. That's the advantage of playing higher stakes for a long period of time. I don't think he ever checks a straight here, so I will try to get value. There we go. King 9 calls to the 9 is probably the exact kind of hand we wanted to call with the stack, the size we bet. Unless he's super strong here, I don't see him checking that flop. Like if he already has a flush, like ace queen. Any kings wouldn't check it. They're so afraid of seeing a flush. That's just me understanding the board there. They're gonna have it sometimes. But I base my moves on the positions I'm in all the time, what they do majority of the time. Okay, I want him to go all in on a draw. Let's hold. There we go, guys. So we win the one that matters. We win ourselves another 10x. Bankroll just like that. Let's see if we have one more free ticket, then I'm going to end the video. Okay, I have a $10, $5 ticket. So I'm going to do those two last tickets, guys. Let's, oh shit, sorry. Sorry about that. Let's go 10. One more ticket. We'll just make sure it's not a huge spin, and then we'll upload the other one. Definitely not a big spin, so I think I got one more $5. There it is. So this should be the end. I do have a $3 spin and go ticket that they took away the threes, but in a whole year, there's a good chance they bring it back. So one day we can put that in play. So here, I like to just know what stakes I play people at. It's up to you if you want to do stuff like this. I do find it helps because just because I label someone a donkey, I'll give you the example. If I played you at the $1, I labeled you a donkey. I'm a donkey in the $1. I do not play my 8 game in the $1 games. It's very rare. I have to have when I have like 20 bucks in my account, I take the $1 serious. When I don't, it's very hard for me to play my game. I kind of just do a push shove thing. Sometimes I'll do just for the sake of playing, and I'm like watching my son play a video game or something like that, or I'm watching workout videos. I'll rifle 6 games for just literally punting money away, hoping to get a big spin. So if I labeled you a donkey at the $1 and all of a sudden we're at the 25s, I'm gonna understand that you might not be a donkey. You could just been playing low stakes and not take it serious. You could be trying new lines, could be doing what I'm saying. So I do think knowing what stakes you play people at, it can adjust. It can adjust your play. I play different every stake. I don't know if you should, but my human tendency tends to play different at different stakes. Just like people play different and bigger spins, and I adjust to that. I also adjust on what stakes I play. Also feel free, guys. I like the poker community we have. A lot of you guys I start to know by the comments. Write down some of your poker goals if you want to write down your life goals. Some people, Daniel Negreanu really believes that there's some value of announcing it to the world. The more serious you are, you'll put it on your social media because you're putting your integrity on the line, and you're hoping to be a man of your word. So the more people you tell, maybe the more serious you'll take it. That's why I do think writing it down is important. Telling your spouse or your friends. But for us, being poker, write down your poker goals. And some of you might just play for the sake of it, and some of you probably don't even play. So this is one of those fun players. The stack size wasn't horrible, but oh yeah, it wasn't okay. I'll at least do that. Look at that. So this is one of those players. So the table on the right is the $5 spin and go. Table 1 is the 10. I'm telling you, we're gonna get over the 10K by the end of the year. It's gonna happen. Book it. This is already I've already planned what I'm doing with the money. Half it's going to investments and half it's going towards my family's vacations and stuff like that. All right, let's try to get a call there. Could have 4-5, he could have a queen, could just get greedy, so we lost an all-in over there that we were ahead on. So I don't think we ran that good. Obviously we won the 10x, but overall the 6-7 games we've played, we haven't ran that well. Okay, let's get a hold here. I like that the clubs takes ways outs. Yeah, so depending on what some of you are going to see, you're going to see the bankroll. Like, yeah, he's up from the video, but he's down from the last one. But hey, man, it's a new year. I can't change what I did. I didn't even have to tell you guys. I could have said I cashed out, but I'm telling you the truth. Went crazy, did not work out. Pocket tens for the win. I think it looks weaker if we jam. If I min raise, I see him folding. Wow. Ooh. Can erase some of our run bad. There we go. So we did get lucky in that one towards the end. But so the bankroll ending the video, guys, 1069. Please put in your comments of what you think we're gonna end the year with. Even tell me if you don't even like what we're doing. Tell me, just give me some feedback. Hope you guys reach your goals this year. Smash the like button. Peace.